Welcome to BMA Comics Con. I'm Brian, and today we'll be looking at the comics being released November 21st, 2018. Watch this till the end to find out how you may win one of these comics. Matt Murdock is starting to remember. How will he inform everyone else about the worldwide amnesia? More importantly, how long can Kingpin be controlled? An Image #1 and written by Scotty Young, Middlewest is sure to sell well. This is the story of Abel's journey across the country to reconcile his family's history and avoid the storm coming for him. Yet another Amalgam Infinity Wars character, this is T'Challa, who was removed from his title as Prince of Wakanda and became a stunt performer. After a tragic accident, he makes a deal to come back and free his people. Donny Cates is on a Carnage book, and in this we follow a crazy cult that would like to bring Carnage back among the living. With Sony's Into the Spider-Verse coming out next month, Marvel has released a comic to get you reacquainted with some of the popular different Spider people. A disgraced FBI agent gets a second chance when he is offered the opportunity to go undercover in a white supremacist group that may have killed an agent. Horror meets noir as this Las Vegas hustler tangles with the devil. After the events of the Witching Hour, Wonder Woman and the Justice League Dark are forbidden from messing with magic. Perfect timing for Nightmaster and dragons to show up. Santa Claus joins Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur to spread some holiday cheer. The next story, Stark Realities, has the return of Avengers villain Arsenal coming after Iron Man. He has with him some secrets, and I'm pretty sure there is going to be a major development of Iron Man. So any Iron Man fan is going to want to read this to find out what changes Dan Slott makes to the character. Casey Jones's daughter is kidnapped, and Raphael makes a terrible deal for some intel. Because of terrible home lives, Derek and Ernie decide to run away to Paris to take a break from family, but a terrorist attack calls Sideways into action. Punisher is backed into a corner. Now with nowhere to run, he's gonna have to shoot his way out of this one. With T'Challa missing, Wakanda wants Shuri to step up to take his place, but Shuri wants to save her brother. She must now choose between her family and her duties to her country. In order for the Absorbing Man to live, he will have to kill the Hulk. And I think we've established Hulk is immortal. What will become of Absorbing Man? The Doctor Strange vs. Doctor Strange fight continues. Sleepwalker has teamed up with Dark Starhawk and Man-Thing Doom. Together, will they be able to save the Mindscape? The Spider-Force team, Kane, Spider-Woman, Ashley Barton, Astro Spider, and Spider-Kid, push on their suicide mission to stop Solus. The Spider Army have yet to decide the best course of action against the Inheritor. Time is limited. Once Solus returns, all hope is gone. This is part 2 of the 10-part weekly series, and the Uncanny X-Men perfectly tie into the current X-Men landscape, and hopefully will establish a new one going forward. What I want to know is, who does Multiple Man work for, or is it really him? It's a battle royale, the Sentinels, X-Men, and Reavers. This is Havoc's chance to prove himself worthy. Rogue and X-Men have come across a lot of people on their most recent mission. Now they run into the Starjammers. Weapon H's journey into Weird World has led him to the discovery that Morgan Le Fay is the source of Roxanne's power, but she isn't happy with it, and now we'll see what happens when the two of them face off. The Weapon X-Force team are trying to get Azazel to take them to Hell for their next mission. It's up to Mystique to convince him. The Rebels try to hide by fitting in the strange planet they are stranded on. The solo film adaptation continues, and we're at the part of the Great's train robbery. Batman is in no shape to fight, but the Legion of Doom has caught up to him. Can Batman hold his own while in a body cast? Armed with new knowledge, Aquaman must hurry home to inform everyone that they may be fighting the wrong side. Batman will be teaming up with yet another villain, Penguin. He's short and a bird, so I guess this is the closest thing to a Robin? Harley and Tina's road trip takes a turn for the worse as they run into minor disaster. A villain trying to make a name for herself with her disaster dial, a device that causes many embarrassing disasters. Dick Grayson is still struggling to remember who he is, and now Scarecrow has released a fear germ Grayson is not prepared for. This is the end of Injustice 2, and Batman reflects back to the good times he had with Superman. A building has fallen on the Teen Titans, and they must hurry to escape before they are crushed. They're going to need each other if they're going to get out of there. All this while they find out they have a traitor amongst them. They all agree that the project that turns Ethan Avery into Damage must be shut down. But Damage doesn't want to be locked up. He's going to take down anyone who gets in his way. That includes Superman. It all starts to collapse around Max, the spy/comic book creator, as the lines between his two jobs start to blur. Another Bendis indie book, Pearl has started a Yakuza clash as she fights to leave her old life behind and live the life she wants. This is the epic showdown as Stella unleashes her power to fight the one enemy who has pursued her whole life. After a demonic domestic dispute, the Exorcisters are visited by their mother, and she will help shed some light on how they got dragged into the world of demons and devils. Now that Andy's one of the burnouts, they're going to take it to the next level and fight a herd of alien-possessed cows. Elvis and the team prep for a fight against the oncoming vampires and skeletons. Army pilot Hannah is desperate to find a way home as she confronts a supernatural horror that pushes her to the brink of insanity. Dan wants to take his daughter home, but the dead are drawn to her, and her connection to them grows strong. What does this mean, and what is a father to do? Judge Dredd has his hands full with the riots and anti-immigration protests that have hit the streets of Mega City 1 after the death of a genetically modified waste worker. Psalm 137. And so the son of death met death on the road to Jerusalem. Selah. There you have it, a look at the comics coming out next week. Here's a quick look at the videos coming out from BMA Comics Con. Sunday, November 18th, a Comics College class video on variants featuring Justice for Comics. Friday, November 23rd, your weekly video on the comics coming out the following Wednesday. Also, there is a chance there will be another live video Tuesday night, so make sure to subscribe so that you can join me then. The winner of this week's giveaway will have their choice between Middlewest #1 and Web of Venom Carnage Born #1. If you'd like to be entered to win one of these comics, all you have to do is be a subscriber, leave a comment on this video, and check back next week to see if you won. Speaking of winners, last week's winner of Uncanny X-Men #1 is on the screen right now. If that is you, leave me a comment letting me know that you would like to claim your prize. You have until Wednesday to do so. Thanks for watching the video. I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have a good rest of your day. As always, please let me know what comics you're looking forward to in the comments below. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, Brian out.